Hey there, everyone, and happy Boxing Day to you all. I'm sure some people might be thinking eventually, didn't I do this exact same stream 2 days ago? And partially, yes. I'm still in Burlington. I don't work until Sunday, so I've been here with my mom. So I'm gonna take a bit of a detour to Aldershot Station, which is not too far of a walk from here. And then I'm gonna loop back around and head back home again. Again, another short stream. Again, not different from the first, but you know, it's something to do to keep my mind off things. And thank you to everyone that tunes in. Hey Juanita, hey Kurt, happy Boxing Day to you. It's definitely colder. I can feel it on my hands already, you know? So yeah, it's, you know, not too bad for snow. We got a bit of a snowfall here in Burlington and surrounding areas. So hope everyone isn't too buried in snow because shoveling sucks. Harjot, hello. So when I travel to Burlington and back, I go to Aldershot Station. I think I made a pre-record of this. It was actually my 100th recording in Burlington, and I'm reaching my second 100th recording soon. So come a long way in this year. 2025 was a year that my walk tubing thing kind of really took off, and I started this for fun. I honestly really did. I watched Johnny Strides, and then I watched Ken, and you know, a couple of things from Henry, but that was pretty much it. And Ready Eddie, of course, because that's the one that really jump-started me, as I've said many times over. So I've come a long way in 2025 in the walk tubing world. And for 2026, you know, I hope it's going to be a great year for evolving for everyone. You know, it's been definitely an elevator with ups and downs. It's definitely, that's the best way I can describe it, as an elevator. You know, inconsistencies, but at the end of the day, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Upstate in the house. Hey Bob, good to see you. Maureen Mar 4190. Hey Kyle, how everything went well Christmas? Jason, oh thank you, hello. Thank you for tuning in. I had a great Christmas. I hope you did as well. And reading the chats here. Toronto's Do What Music guy, Kevin, I missed you, sorry. Merry belated Christmas and happy Boxing Day to you as well. Hope everyone's having a great time, you know. Family is very important this time of year. So don't worry, I'm not going to be making an exact replica of my Christmas Eve stream. I'm going to be swinging around the left in about 5 minutes, you know. So oh my god, my left hand is freezing now. I got new microphones from Amazon. I have not hooked them up yet though, so if you're still hearing a bit of wind and wondering what the F, I will get there, I promise. But I did change the graphic rating to 1080p, and the frames per second is at 40 now, so hopefully that makes a little bit of an improvement. And you know, sidewalks are pretty well plowed, I would say. Not the best, but it didn't last for very long, and I think it might have even rained a bit here because the streets look very wet. Yeah, I get that, Bob. It's definitely a mystery when it comes to the world of technology. Let's go to the Petro and get Kit Kat. I might hit there on the way back. What I'm gonna do is go to the next set of lights, not this set of lights. I'm gonna swing around. I'm gonna show you Aldershot Station, and then I'm gonna go through a little side residential street and circle around and end up at Circle K. And like I said, it's gonna be a short stream. When I'm in this area, there's not really much to cover. It's just this long road. You know, I don't feel like walking 45 minutes down that way to not really see much at all. Just random businesses here and there, but mostly residential. And then have to walk all the way back, you know. Not only is that not really interesting, but kind of a waste of my time. And this is a cool piece of architecture here. Oh, let me read some of the chats here. Everyone's having a great day though. Does anyone want to share in the chats what they got for Christmas? Any sort of special things? No, Bob, I'm in Burlington. The reason I'm saying it's in this area, it's very limited. Whoa! I just got sprayed right now by water by that asshole who was driving so effing fast, and I just got soaked. Thanks for that, jerk off. Yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here before I get sprayed again. Jesus. You know, in fairness, half that lane is filled with a huge puddle, but I'm pretty sure he did that on purpose. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, that's always nice. But, so, almost got my mouth. Dude, fuck off. So I'm gonna go around here. I'm gonna take a left down this side street here. You'll see a couple condos. And then I'm gonna just walk to, like, this is the back entrance of Aldershot Station. There's a main entrance, which is kind of like, well, I guess the front entrance is on the other side. So if you're like taking the Uber there, they always go to the other side, but this is the side I like to take. And there's a gentleman's club right here that I don't think is in operation. It says now open, but they're full of lies. So I've never seen it open once. Not that I've tried to go in it, but there's someone sitting right there having a cigarette on the front. So you never really do know. You know what? I thought that was you, Kurt. I had a feeling. I'll get you back. So it's really isolated around. Maybe Yoshi. Okay. Oh, yo. You summoned him. Yoshi is in the chat. And Yoshi says, stressed out with work today. I couldn't push shopping carts with all this snow. Well, why would they make you do that, Yoshi? It's kind of cruel. You know, at least, I don't know what you have to do. At least plow the roads, plow the sidewalks, wherever you have to push these shopping carts. You've already been hit by a car. You know, got to keep our boys safe. So, there's not much around here. And again, I'm sorry about the wind you might be hearing. It's not like Cherry Beach bad, but it's strong enough to notice. Busy for boxing. Love the boxing glove emojis there, Kurt. Dude, I need a break already. I'm already tired of the pushing. You know what? Like, look at these sidewalks. Not plowed at all. So I'm just gonna walk on the road. Not a big fan of walking on snow, to be honest. And we have a Burlington bus arriving. The 18 Waterdown. Actually, it's a Hamilton bus. I recognize that because I used to live in Hamilton for quite some time, so I recognize the HSR any day of the week. Oh man, thumb's getting super sore again. And yeah, it's stupid me for not having gloves. That's honestly fair. I saw what looks like a plow truck in the distance there. He went forward and it just sort of backed up. But yeah, there's like these residential areas, not residential, almost industrial, Coldwell, Banker, commercial, same business. Primary Fluid Systems Incorporated, whatever that means. So it's really nothing around here. You see the Hamilton Mountain in the distance there. Because obviously we're not too far from Hamilton, about a good 20-minute drive. But the escarpment travels for quite a bit of a stretch. And that wind is getting aggressive, I'm sorry. Next time I record, I swear to God, I will have the microphones hooked up to make it less annoying. But it's not the worst. Oh my God. Yeah, get that money, Yoshi. Do what you gotta do. Thank you, Paula. Yes, right now, this time of year, family is extremely important to me. So, you know, I work on Sunday, so I'll be back then. But I'm worried about Metrolinx because apparently there's no weekend service from anywhere west of Exhibition all the way to Hamilton West Harbor. So that is a concerning thing for me. If I want to head back to Burlington without spending $100 on an Uber, I guess I gotta take the bus all the way to Hamilton and then catch a bus from there back to Union Station. So it's a bit of a pain, but it is what it is. And shout out to Bob, who gave me a $100 Loblaws certificate today. This is a guy that's given me shirts, a beautiful sweater. I couldn't ask for a better supporter of my channel, so I just figured I'd say I love you, Bob, and I appreciate you very much. And you're the best, and everyone that supports me is the best. So I will get monetized one day, I promise you. Not as quite as fast as other people, but I will get there eventually. So now there's this, I have a suing condo, but I never really know. It could be a rental building. All of them, they seem to be of the same design. So I'm assuming managed by the same company. At the end here, it seems like I'm walking towards a dead end, but I'm going to the left and you'll see Aldershot go. Then I'm gonna go back, go along the side street there and swing a right back towards the gas station that I just passed by. Kurt says, no matter what everyone else says, Bob is a great guy, and I don't care how many times his name has been redacted. Bob is the best, honestly. Honestly, I can't put into words how great Bob is, and Bob knows that. As well as you, Kurt. You're the king of comedy on this stream. These roads are very well plowed. And so are these sidewalks. Well, to this point, not so much where I'm about to walk to, because it's not part of the residence anymore. So kind of SOL from this point. Might have spoken a bit too soon on that, but I'm gonna dip around here. Bob says, I got Yoshi those 45 Big Mac meals during the Monopoly promotion, so it only seemed fair. Well, you know, that could set him for at least a few months. Thank you, Kevin, and you're definitely one of them. You know, Merry belated Christmas to you and Janet. I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas. Christmas Eve and Boxing Day, and thank you for your message as well. I appreciate you all. Well, I better be careful. Yoshi's gonna hold you to all of that. You owe him 45 burgers now, and he will tax you on it too, won't you, Yoshi? Were there no Christmas lights around? There's a couple, but minimally around here. Like, I can kind of see this Christmas tree in the distance that's lit up, but you know, fair. I don't know if I should walk all the way down there because it's kind of pointless. I have to walk all the way back. So I'm gonna like show you what it looks like, but it's kind of like a waste of at least 5 minutes just to walk there and walk back. Yeah, absolutely no plowing at all at this side of the street. So there's a huge empty lot here. Not much to really see. So here we are, as the sign says, Aldershot Go. And this parking lot looks pretty empty, which is usually to be expected. And the clouds are a little dark and gloomy, to be honest. We got some sort of construction plow there in the distance. I guess they're going to cover what's left around. I'm not exactly sure, but this is Aldershot Station right here. Station I always get off at and depart from. That's about it. Kurt asks, Kyle, what's your favorite thing at McDonald's aside from the fries? Fries are... I'm not mad at the fries. McDonald's. You have to choose the one franchise I probably like the least. I'm just gonna go with, like, I guess the Quarter Pounder. You know, I'm not a big fan of the Big Mac. I don't like the little bun slice in the middle. You know, not a big chicken fan, not a Filet-O-Fish fan. I wouldn't be mad at the chicken nuggets, I guess. But if I had to pick anything, I'm gonna go with the Quarter Pounder. Not quite the end of Burlington. It actually goes on for quite a while because this is Aldershot Go, and then after this it's Burlington Station, of course, even though I'm still in Burlington, and then after that it's Appleby, and I think the bus line along here on Plains Road goes all the way to Appleby, so it has quite the stretch, and this is kind of the end of Burlington, I guess, on the west side. And I've done this before, I've done a live stream. If I walked about maybe a half an hour, 45 minutes from where I first started, you'd be entering Hamilton. So yeah, pretty much of the west side. And here's some Christmas lights for you here. This is much better. And I like these lights in the house here. And there's a cool thing right here. I actually made a short out of it. No, sorry, not a short, an Instagram post. I'll be okay. You got Snoopy on the top here. And let's look in here. It's kind of hard to see because it's so dark, but they have like some toys. They have like some milk bones for dogs. I think that's really generous and really super cool. So shout out to 1078 here. And we got another house here with more Christmas lights. So we've got some of the festive spirit around here. Actually, quite a bit of consistency around here. And what I'm gonna do, instead of going back on the street I was just on quite yet, I'm gonna go down this side street here. It's called Queen Mary. This is obviously a higher income area. All these houses look pretty expensive. And Burlington, not quite as expensive as Toronto, but it's getting up there. Honestly, an average house around here, depending on the size, even like say like an apartment rate for a 1-bedroom in a nice building, let's say where my mom lives, an average is about $1,800 a month. And that's not cheap at all. And look at that. That's pretty nice. I think I missed my opportunity, but next time I have to look for more comic books, and I think I have an idea now. You just sparked an idea in my head, Kurt. Thank you for that. Even saw some houses with their trees out on the road already. Not even 24 hours later. It's like, okay, Christmas is done. We're just out, eh? Come on, where's your festive spirit? They say that it's apparently bad luck to throw out your Christmas tree before New Year's. So all those non-festive people throwing out their Christmas trees prematurely, karma's coming your way. That's pretty cool. Love the blue and the green there. I don't know what's going on with this house. Yikes. Seen better days. Seems like it's at an early start of demolition here. No Christmas lights here, safe to say. Valentine's Day. It's not even January yet. People, calm down. Some people have put up Christmas decorations before Halloween has ended, though, so people love to be eager. And this is eye-catching. Look at this. Is it weird to say, like, I want an ice cream that has glitter like this? It looks like it would be very tasty. So, I believe Kurt said there's no Christmas decorations. Well, how about now? How about that? And it's funny, you see like these really dark clouds above. Like, look at this. I don't know what that indicates, but it almost looks threatening. And Canadian Vasily is in the chat. Hey Vasily, just got home from dinner. Hope you had a great dinner and a great Christmas. Kurt says, Kyle, you should buy some cheesy old school Valentine's cards and give them to all the walktubers. You know what? I love you all. It's actually not even a lie. So I think I owe you all a good Valentine's Day card. 2 streams down and 1 video done today. Second audio wasn't working, says Vasily. Well, by the way, speaking of audio, I received the other day an Amazon delivery package from the microphones you recommended. I'm not using them right now, but next live stream for sure. So thank you again, Vasily, for the recommendation. Oh, little lights to this house here. Bob's wondering if his card to Vasily made it yet. Knowing the generous guy Bob always is, he sends cards and greetings, and I haven't received my card yet either, Bob. But don't worry, I definitely blame Canada Post. I definitely believe they are the ones at fault. Kurt says, I did that once at a party that was on Valentine's. I had a stack of cards and a pen and wrote things to everyone. Oh, well. Isn't that just sweet, Kurt? Hidden Jackpots is in the chat. Hey, good to see you, man. And welcome. Happy belated Christmas and happy Boxing Day to you. Snow isn't like too bad around here, so it's like just the perfect amount, to be honest. Because no one wants to be like knee deep in snow, having to pretty much dig your way out. So, and we don't have like a green Christmas either, so, or a green Boxing Day, I guess. So it's good for me. I'm not going to complain. But yeah, like you see, there's not really much around here. This is not like Toronto. Well, not this part of Burlington anyways, so. Considering how potentially boring it is, I'm just trying to make the most of it. And Plains Road just goes on and on and on. It's pretty much the Yonge Street of Burlington. And I'm back up here, so I'm just gonna swing around. I'm 25 minutes in. I'm gonna end at the gas station here. Sheep Motel here. Yeah, how much snow is there in Utica right now, Bob? Kurt asks, Kyle, have you been to the Deep Dish Pizza place in Hamilton? What place is that? There's a place called Chicago Style Pizza that's on the Hamilton Mountain. And, you know, Chicago pizza is infamous for being almost like a casserole, right? So if you're asking if I've been there, yes. But I usually just get the thin crust kind. Not a huge fan of Chicago style. I'll eat it, but, you know, I prefer the thin crust. But I've been to a few decent places in Hamilton. I actually lived there for a good 15 years, so there's a lot of good places on and off. Boom is in the chat. Welcome, Boom. Merry belated Christmas to you. Hunter Music is in the chat. What's up? Not a lot. It's just I'm in Burlington right now. Just making a late night live stream. I hope you had a fantastic Christmas yourself. Oopsie. Grandpa's Donuts. I haven't heard of that place either. By a plow truck. There you go. At least you know the roads are safe. That's the most important part. And he was kind enough not to spray a bunch of snow on me like the other asshole did from the puddle there, but you know. Alright, I'm gonna cross over here, Cook Boulevard. Traffic isn't too bad right now. On a normal day, it actually gets pretty congested. No, I wasn't splashed this time, thankfully. Once was enough. I'm gonna cross here. Am I jaywalking? I guess I am. Okay, see, this sidewalk is very well plowed. Look at this. Oh, you cooked a butterball today. Usually a lot of people have to put the turkey in the oven like what, 6 or 7 in the morning. It takes a good 8 to 10 hours. Look at this guy's in a hurry. Ready to run some red lights and put people in danger. And there's his buddy behind him. Speeding is fun. Yeah, I actually haven't ate dinner yet. My mom's making some like huge turkey legs with like mashed potatoes, stuffing, and I have this awesome like sort of Melinda's truffle sauce. That's gonna be great. So when I get home, I'm just gonna stuff my fat face. Exactly my thoughts, Kurt. Turkey. Jaywalking is legal in Ontario. Yeah, well, you know, it's a lot safer than people like potentially trying to run red lights just to, you know, save 20 seconds. Oh, I'm putting that guy's life in danger. Screw that. Happens far too often. And I do call out some when I can. Boom says, that's right. An already brinned young turkey that I cooked on its side and halfway turned it over, ensuring cooked dark meat and juicy white meat. Well, that sounds like a great combination. Sounds pretty damn tasty to me. Kurt says he's gonna throw some chicken burgers in the air fryer. You do it. Hope you enjoy. Okay. You know, I'm gonna keep recording for a little bit. Let me see if I can get away with buying like 2 coolers in the Circle K and still be recording. You know what? Rules are meant to be broken, right? Let's do it. Got my money on me here. Well, please be open. Oh, it is. Awesome sauce. This interesting little thing. I'm going into a store. And let's see what we got here. You know, it's still holiday time. I'm owed a couple drinks. So what do we got? I like these ones. They're 7% and they're kind of just like pretty much carbonated water with vodka that's flavored. Not much sugar to it. So I'm gonna buy these. The one was saying hello to me. All right. Hi. 2. Do you have a plastic bag?
Paper bag.
Sure, that works. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just doing a live stream if you want to get the camera. Thank you so much. Merry belated Christmas. Have a great day. All right. Done and done. So I'll extend this for another 5 minutes. Okay. Bob says, this reminds me of one of Henry's live streams where he would go into a Circle K and have all sorts of adventures. I normally don't do that. I just cut it off because who wants to see me shop, right? But I knew exactly what I was getting. It was going to be quick, so thank you for waiting for that. And a Lotto Max. No, I don't gamble because I have terrible luck. Every time like I buy a scratch ticket, I lose every single time. I'm just throwing my money down the drain. So hidden jackpots. Well, listen to your name. I'm sure you've done your fair share of gambling. You got a Lotto Max tonight. What's the jackpot tonight? I don't even know. I would have even less luck with the big lottos. 80 mil? Whew. Yeah, I'll take it, but You know, there's people that like spend hundreds of dollars when it comes to a huge jackpot. They'll like buy all these tickets, think they have a chance of winning, but even then, your chances are literally a drop in the ocean. Nah, I play life safely, I guess. Now and then I might buy another scratch ticket, but most, like 90% of the time I lose. Even if I win my money back, that's still surprising. And we got another cloud here. They're spraying salt all over the road. And you got a little smaller plow here. These sidewalks are very convenient to walk on. Okay, Yoshi. I'm not working that day, so I will be there. Agree with you, Boom. I just want like 2 million, that's it. That's not much to ask for. You know? I just want it to be 7 figures and I'll be happy. Look at these dark clouds. It almost seems like the early part of the Wizard of Oz before the tornado comes. Is the Wicked Witch of the West gonna swoop down and steal my coolers? I hope not. Is this guy gonna plow me around? Please don't plow me, please. I'm a human being, I'm a pedestrian. Yes, I see you. You think I'm blind, dude? You think I'm blind? Come on, bro. Guy's honking at me because he's just an asshole, but what can you do? How dare you cross the sidewalk? All right. And I'm getting closer back toward, well, Howard Road, which is basically where the residence I'm staying at now is. There's another retirement care center there across the street, as well as a Home Hardware and a Tim Hortons. Yeah, there's idiots everywhere, unfortunately. Yeah, it is what it is. Wow, you honked at me. Good job, bro. No, I honestly, I don't engage in that. I call people out, but you know, I just walk away from that. It's not worth the energy at the end of the day. And back here, it's not much to see. You have like all these like kind of small businesses. You have a tennis center. I guess you get your rackets and your tennis balls. You have a vape shop coming up around. MD Laser Clinic, whatever that is. And the vape shop is still open. I don't vape personally, but convenient, I guess. There's a bar across the street. It's like a pub eatery. I'm not sure if they're open or not, but I've been there a few times. And there's part of a body auto shop there. A pretty cool mural on the side of the building there. And of course the strip. I did this in my live stream the other day. I already covered this, but it's my go-to. So what I'm gonna do now is officially end this at the lights, which is Howard Road. And I'm just gonna be swinging my way back up and drinking these coolers and eating my food and going to sleep. Now, check the chats here. Yeah, that's right, Boom. Give him the Brazilian, I guess. Bob says, Kurt, Kyle's going so they can go to an R-rated now. Yeah, you never know. No, because there's not a lot of crime around here, Hunter. So I honestly don't see the need for much police presence. In my area, I see a police car every 3 minutes, and there's definitely much need for it around that area. Yoshi would know. But around here, usually it's pretty good. If the worst you have is some idiot in a plow honking at you, then that's pretty safe, to be honest. All right, Hidden Jackpots, aka Adam, have a great night, and thank you for tuning in. I'm pretty much ready to tune out myself, so yeah, you too, Boom. Absolutely. We have to do a collaboration one day. Okay. And thank you, Kevin, as well. Have a good night to you. And stay safe, and I will see you soon as well. And speaking of goodbyes, I'm about to say my goodbyes. So I want to thank everyone for... And get my finger out of the way of the camera. I always seem to do that. But I appreciate you all. I love you all. I honestly do. And I will go live probably in a couple days or so. And there'll be more to come. A lot more to come. So take care, everyone. Have a great night. And I will see you all in the next one. Walker out.